Hey, what's up guys, it's Roy here. So today I have the Divoom Timesgate here. It's a pixel art, informative display, super futuristic looking. It's gonna set you back around 149 bucks, but for what this can do, I think it might be worth that money. I'll definitely link it down in the description. But inside the box, it came in this kind of like little carrying bag here. You know, it says Timesgate, looks very futuristic looking. It says Shanghai, Tokyo, Seoul, Paris, Los Angeles there, which is kind of cool. But the Timesgate logo right there is very holographic looking. And that's about it. It does say Divoom right there on the side, spark your life. And then when you take it out, it actually came inside of this kind of cool looking capsule like thing. It almost looks like if a time capsule, right? So it's a plastic build. It does say Timesgate right here and then Divoom right there. And then this is just kind of the look here. And then on the back, that's that. And then here at the bottom, that is that little feet there. And the way to get it open is we push this button here and release what is inside. And that's the little plastic piece that came on top. And there it is. So this, guys, is the Timesgate from Divoom. It is a very, very futuristic looking informative clock. But let's put it to the side real quick and we'll kind of look and see what else comes inside of the box. Now, it does also come with a braided cable. So we'll get that bad boy out real quick. So it's a USB-A to Type-C. Braided cable there with some Divoom branding there. And it also came with a user manual inside the packaging. I've been using it for a couple of days now, so I just wanted to kind of show y'all that real quick. And it kind of explains the setup, and we'll go over that here in just a sec. So let's just put that to the side. Let's kind of scooch that over. And let's actually look at the actual Timesgate here. So like I said, as you can tell, it's a very, very futuristic looking clock here. What I love about it is that it's just very simple to use. Here at the top, we have our controls. And then as you can see, it does have 5 IPS screens here. We have some nice padded feet here at the bottom where it's going to rest. Some Divoom branding right there. And then here on the back, it says Times Travel, and then that is where our USB-C charging port is. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy plugged in. So let me grab the cable and let's go ahead and just put it in there. So I'm just gonna use the provided cable. And then as soon as we plug it in, you can see it starts to boot up. There's the animation. So this is just kind of the greeting that you get every single time when you do boot it up. So you can see the RGB lights there. So it's a really, really cool looking light, especially at night. So just when that animation kicks on, these screens start to do just some different types of like informative information, like your time, the temperature in your area. I mean, there's endless possibilities on how you're able to set it up. So it's still loading the data. Now, one thing to just point out is you do need to have the Divoom app, which I'll show you here in just a sec. And then also you do need to link it to your Wi-Fi if you want it to be able to show all of the smart display items that it can do. As you can see here, as I'm talking, you got this right here, which is kind of cool, showing the decibels and everything with like the little sound waves there. And then this one here is just kind of like the stock market, I guess. And then we got the date and time, the temperature where I'm at, and then also the temperature as well. So pretty cool looking. And then up here at the top, we do have the different modes that we can do. So if we push, for example, like the light, you'll see the different RGB color kind of change as I push it. So as I keep on pushing and going through, it just has a lot of different preset RGB styling that you can do, like breathing, or it can just kind of go pretty fast. So it just looks pretty cool. And then whenever you flip it over to the back, actually, you'll see the RGB quite a bit better. So now let's go ahead. I'm just going to set it down here real quick, and let me grab my phone here and let me find the Divoom app here. So here we go. Let me log in. So it looks like there's a firmware update already. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. So as it's going and doing its thing, as you can see here, that's just kind of the look. It's showing you that it's downloading the firmware update. It's already done one, so this is the second one that I've actually had to download since I've owned this, and I've had this for about 7 days now in my possession. So while it's doing its thing, I'll show you the app a little bit. So initially, what you need to do is go in and actually set up the Timesgate. As you can see, I have the Pixo 64 already that I did a review on, but here it is as well, but it's hooked up to my Wi-Fi and all that fun stuff. I prefer it through Wi-Fi. I think that's actually the only way you can do it, but I've tried some other Divoom products through Bluetooth, and Wi-Fi is just way, way, way better. But whenever you do this, you can kind of go in and change all kinds of different things. So with this being a smart clock, you can do all these really cool things here. Like you can go and do like a YouTube ticker, or you can have like the really cool sci-fi, IPS screens right here. You can do the neon colors, cyberpunk look, or you can do like a clock face and some other stuff here as well. And then if you go in, you can actually set up each individual display if you wanted to. And then also you can go in and truly customize your RGB for the actual light. So you can change the brightness, you can do the different color modes, but I really like that you can just do all these crazy color effects here, which I think is a really, really cool feature. So it's truly customizable with this. So you can do all the lights, you can just do the surround lights, or you can actually change the backlights of the IPS panels. So really, really cool with all the customizations that you can do. But I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of play around with these, and let's do Cyberpunk. And as soon as I push that, it immediately starts to change the clocks to a cyberpunk look. And as I said earlier, I can change each individual tile to what I care to actually see on here. So I'm gonna kind of just angle that there real quick. And let's go in and I'm gonna actually change each of these. So as you can see, as soon as I start doing that, it says, please add data. So I'm gonna push that plus button here, and I can, let's do a visualizer. So as I'm talking now, you can see that first one turned into a visualizer there. Then I'm gonna go back, and then I'm gonna add another one here. And I don't know, let's do this cool neon clock. So as it does that, as you can see there, boom, now it is a cool neon clock. And as you're talking and stuff, the little sound waves move around, which is kind of cool. And then let's do the middle one here, and I don't know, let's just go through, see if anything stands out. Well, that's kind of cool. Let's do the MLB scores and updates. So we'll do that there. We'll do this fourth one here. And I already have my YouTube account linked, so we'll see if it actually does my account like it should, hopefully. So it actually did Divoom's account, but I can go in and change the channel, so I can actually just search my name. So we'll just do Roy Flores. Search. Now it's popping up a bunch of Roy Flores's, but in my testing, the first one was me. And then I'm just gonna hit that check mark. So now it's updated to me. So as you can see there, that's my view count. There's my name. And it'll kind of go through, so it'll do like subscribers and all that fun stuff. So that's kind of cool. And then for the last one, I don't know, let's do, I don't know, something. Don't really have any social media stuff other than that. So I don't know, let's just do a cool weather temperature type thing. So it's loading now, and as you can see, boom, there it is. Pretty dang cool. And like I said, you can completely change these however you want. And then just for fun, let's go ahead and play with that RGB style real quick. I'm actually going to dim the lights real quick as well, so that way we can get a little bit better look at the RGB. There you go, that's a little better. So now you can kind of see that look there with the different RGB. There's a fireworks one, so I'm kind of curious what that one looks like. Just kind of goes through it fast, it looks like. But there's the look of it, so that way you can kind of see it, what it looks like a little bit darker. But man, I gotta say guys, for the money, I think this is actually really cool. It just looks really, really cool. And if you just have it sitting like on a shelf or like a bookcase or something like that, I truly think that you can really get this looking pretty dang cool. Now the one that I have done the most whenever I have done just kind of the look is just my channel. So it should be on my channel still. Let's see. Yep. So this is kind of how it looks whenever I do my YouTube channel one. So it's got the date and the time, my view count, weather and all that over here, and then in the middle the subscribers, and it's all live updates as well. So as the subscriber count or the view count changes, it's pretty accurate. It's off just a tad on the view count, but at the end of the day I think it does a really good job considering it's only 150 bucks. Yeah guys, like I said, there you go, there's the Divoom Timesgate. If you're interested in getting this after watching this video, then like I said, I will put a link down in the description. And big thank you and shout out to Divoom for sending this out for review. So hit that like button if you like this video. If you loved it, please subscribe, ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. So be safe, God bless, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.